Yep, homies, you heard the title right. All right, listen, I want to let you homies know on YouTube. I know I don't post a whole lot on YouTube, but I want to let you all know that I'm rebranding, right? So, hi, it's me, Derpy, by the way. In case you haven't noticed, I'm no longer SirDerpyCreeper. I'm just going to be Sir Derpy, but the Sir is just going to have a U in it. I just think that sounds funny and goofy, and it's really super cool. I had a lot of homies, well, not a lot of homies, but I had some good homies that I trust completely a lot, and they gave me some honest truth and some stuff about some things, and it was really cool. And it kind of inspired me to go through with a brand change kind of the deal. So, no, that doesn't mean content's going to change or anything like that. It's just meaning that I will be just changing my name and then changing a character for mascot character stuff. You know what I mean? So, I'll be changing a lot of stuff on how things look. How things go through and stuff like that. As you can tell, everything looks a little wild on the screen. This is my stream overlay stuff, so all of you probably confused on what the crud there is. Why is there a campfire thing in the background? It was just a fun birthday celebration on Monday. So my birthday was Sunday, and I thought, you know, what a great time would it be to, on the next day, because I don't stream on Sundays, to do a big birthday stream. And it was really cool, and I had ended up talking about just my rebrand and stuff, and had a really good talk. I encourage you homies, when I get it uploaded, because I do plan to upload the full thing on YouTube here, because it's a 6-hour stream, but it was a really fun stream for the most part. I was a little hard on myself during the karaoke, but for the most part, everything that I had done and everything that was going on in there, the homies I played with, the time I had on there, was a really fun night, very fun night, and I'd encourage you homies to watch it. It's a really fun stream. What do you call it? And I just loved it. It was really fun. So the beginning had a really good God talk too. If anything, if you want anything taken from that stream, watch the beginning of it for the God talk. I highly encourage that. I would love to cut the stream into parts, but in reality, that's a lot of work for me at the moment. And I still got to work on like overlay stuff, all this other stuff I got to get done, right? And it's going to be wild for me. So at the moment, my Twitch has been rebranded to Sir Derpy already. I have all my graphics updated. I need to update my overlays and stuff. I do need to update my YouTube. My YouTube already says Sir Derpy in it, so that's pretty cool. But the reason I wanted to do this too is that, like, one, nobody calls me Creeper, and listen, I get it, right? It's like, you know, Derpy, or what the crud are you doing? You know, the SirDerpyCreeper was like a really cool thing, right? And I get it. I was comfortable with it. I'm not gonna lie. I was sitting there. You know, I loved the ring to it. SirDerpyCreeper had a really rad ring to it. I'm not going to lie. I really liked it. And it has a cool story to it. And actually I think I should give you guys the origin story of where SirDerpyCreeper came from too, which it didn't come from anything bad. It was actually really fun. Well, okay, it kind of came from something a little bad that I don't like do anymore. But we'll get in that a little bit. But I wanted to say that, like, no one really calls me Creeper or anything like that. And everyone's kind of just adapted to calling me Derpy. This is just happened since, like, I want to say since I was 15. Like, SirDerpyCreeper was around before I was 15, but it just kind of happened when I was 15. Just everyone just started calling me Derpy, and so I was like, all right, you know what? I guess we can lower that down. And so I had some friends tell me that, like, yeah, you know, this may be better branding for you if you just go by this. And I trust their opinion on this. Not only that, I feel better about it too. You know, it was highly uncomfortable for me, and it's not a bad thing, right? It's good to break comfort zones, depending on the situation, obviously. In this case, I feel like I want to break this comfort zone. By the way, if all else fails, I can just revert back, you know what I mean? Or I could attempt to until someone snags it or something, I don't know. But I just want to let you all know, if you guys do see a SirDerpyCreeper, it may not be me, right? There's already someone who jacked an email from me, so I don't know who you are. Whoever has the Gmail, you're a smelly piece of cheese. That's all I'm going to say. But I'll be praying for you, all right? You need some prayers, all right? No, I'm not trying to say you're a terrible person. Maybe you're just someone who came up with that name or something out there. But I just want to let you all know that I won't be SirDerpyCreeper anymore. I will still be keeping the box head aesthetic, right? So you're more than welcome to watch the stream. I think I can show you all my my new homies, which I think are really cool. I had some homies be some really awesome stuff, like my homie Ubu here. Okay, well, I can't really show you guys what it looks like here. I'll move my camera over. That's my green screen. All right, just ignore the green screen here. But basically, yeah, the homie. Oh wow, this thing's in front of my face. Let me go over here. The homie Ubu. So if y'all don't know, I got a collab video with him on there, and he's a really cool homie. On YouTube, I mean, he's a really cool homie off stream and on stream, and it was fun to collab with him. he was cool enough to help me with a redesign of a character. And this is kind of like, this is the redesign for the most part of what he's going to look like. This is a little SirDerpy, right? So this is little SirDerpy. I want to have an adult SirDerpy too, so we have an adult one and a little one. I like the little one. He's adorable looking. He's pretty rad and super cool. For the most part, most of his design is gonna have the blue goggles, the red scarf, or red orange scarf, however you want to see it. Purple dress shirt rolled up, looks kind of goofy. Fingerless gloves, shoes with lightning symbols on them. It's going really cool. You know, he got some jeans. He's still got the green box head, right? I think he looks cool. I like him. I'm a big fan of him, and my Twitch has some graphics of just some stuff I did with my mouse, so I'm excited for that. And then the homie Splat Art Rat, which is another homie who's also a part of Ubu's group. She made this really cool design here, and it was really awesome. I really like this little anime looking derpy thing. No, this does not mean I'm gonna be like a super crazy anime guy or a VTuber, right? This just means that I'm going to utilize this kind of look for an adult version of SirDerpy. I'm so used to saying SirDerpyCreeper. I'm like trying to say everything else like that, you know. But this is just kind of what that is. So I wanted to show you guys that. I'll even put their stuff in the description, like their Twitters and then their Twitch channels, if you want to check them out. They're really awesome homies. I really enjoyed what they do, and they've just been really awesome for me. So I do appreciate what they do. So anyway, yes, it's a new milestone in my life. To be honest with you, homies, it felt like I was saying goodbye to a friend that I've known for more than 10 years, you know, and it's just a little wild. It's a little uncomfortable, but I know that if I make this uncomfortable change, not only does it help me grow as a person, it helps me move forward as a person. So I'm hoping this not only helps me just do better content wise, but to just, you know, have a lot more fun. I wanted a character that represents me more too, you know. I like to be goofy. I like to be, like, you know, funny. I like to, you know, learn things, because there's a lot of things I don't know. I don't know if it's because of shelter or if it's just because my brain just didn't comprehend things when I was younger. I don't know. But it's fun to learn stuff like that. And a lot of people like that, you know. It's something people notice on Twitch. And I just wanted something that really feels like me, you know. I still love the green box head. Plus, not only that, here's the big plus, it doesn't correlate to Minecraft anymore. You know, I don't play Minecraft on streams. However, I like Minecraft. I don't hate Minecraft at all. I just don't play Minecraft on streams, you know? I don't play it. So I don't want people to think, oh, this is a Minecraft streamer, you know? And I'm not saying Minecraft streamers are bad. There are a lot of really cool Minecraft streamers or Minecraft Let's Players / YouTubers. I'm just saying, your boy doesn't want to be correlated with just Minecraft, you know? I want to do a lot of stuff. I want something that correlates to God, you know, not trying to be rude, but you can't really tell if it correlates to God or not, you know, if it's like that. So it's pretty cool. I just wanted something different, you know, and it's really cool. It's more simplified too. I'm a simplified kind of guy, so it helps out. Also, another thing too is that merch will change too. By the way, this is not going to be in stores anymore. Or by stores, I mean on my Stream Elements merch website. I love Wisdom. I think it's cool. I think it's a cool looking logo. I think this is just one of those things where if you've got something like this, this is kind of like your memorabilia of the old. Now, I'm not saying I won't do a Wisdom thing again, because I love what I've made with the Wisdom Wednesday stuff. But however, the entire time of me doing Wisdom Wednesdays, and this is just me being honest, I know I have a lot of updates to talk about with you homies who've been watching my channel. Wisdom Wednesdays were when I was a lot less confident in God, right? I was very scared to say anything that I wanted to say. I was very scared to say things. My backbone was broken. I didn't have a backbone, you know, and I'm not saying that, oh, snap, you know, like I'm going to start fighting people. I'm going to start beating people up. No, it's more of I just didn't really have the confidence in the God that I do now. And I don't want to sell stuff of the past. You know, I guess if that makes sense. Now, it doesn't mean I won't do a Wisdom thing. You know, this still is just Wisdom. So I might bring this back. I still would like to do W subjects, you know, on things. But however, just for me and myself, it's just probably not the best thing at the moment, you know, until I can get myself into a thing of where, you know what, let me talk to some people about it. Or I could just sell the rights to it. Oh, no, that sounds pretty cool. But I have a lot of W's still locked up. It just depends on what I want to talk about with it. I have to think more on it now, because I want to talk more about it in a godly sense. I want to make it more sermon-esque, you know, not like I'm a pastor or a preacher, but more of an esque of it can relate to some people, you know, on a level that people can take something from it, you know. That's just what I wanted from it. So that's just kind of how things are going for it. I know I've been talking for 10 minutes. I'll try to cut this short. I will try to get some more merch ideas with different things, different mugs. 52 is staying on the merch store. Listen, you think I would get rid of this majestic mug? Heck freaking no. This mug slaps. I freaking like it. You know, it's 52 and it's a mug and I made the 52 myself. I'm going to keep it. So, but yeah. So anyway, I will keep the wisdom merch on the store, and that's Stream Elements, probably SirDerpyCreeper. I don't even know what it is. I have to go through and change a lot of names, by the way. There's a lot of things I still have to change. But I just wanted to say thank you all for your support and everything that you're doing. By the way, before I go to the big thanks for everything, I want to tell you all the backstory of SirDerpyCreeper. I guess this is a good send-off. For everything. And Cameron and Chris, if you're watching, this is a really cool story for them. So anyway, back on Xbox, I want to say when I was probably 13, 14, 13, 14, maybe 12. I don't even know. I don't know when I became SirDerpyCreeper. I played with with two of my best friends, Cameron and Chris from Xbox. They have been my longest friends I've ever had. Even you could include high school friends. I have a couple of friends that I'm still pretty friendly with from high school, right? However, I think I was probably friends with these homies before these friends, so I don't really know. They're kind of in that tie area, you know. But they're really awesome people. By the way, the only reason I have an Xbox, I have an Xbox Series S now. My Xbox broke back in March. And the homie Cameron from Xbox, he bought me one, you know, for my birthday, and I was like, "What the crud?" I was freaking the crud out. I didn't know who bought it for me. I was like, the homie God's been awesome, you know. God just threw one in front of my doorstep and said, "Yo, what's up?" But no, God's provided me two amazing friends, you know. That now we don't talk a whole lot on a super daily basis, and it's because life just happens, you know. But we still have such a strong friendship, and I absolutely adore that. So I do thank you, Chris and Cameron, if you're watching this. And yeah, so basically the origin story of SirDerpyCreeper, I want to give it justice and just talk about it for a little bit and say where it came from, right? I don't think I ever made a video of where it came from, so I want to make a video saying, hey, this is where it came from, you know? So SirDerpyCreeper started around when I played Minecraft. So I played Minecraft a lot on Xbox when I was a kid. I loved Minecraft. Minecraft was like the bomb. Me and my friends played Minecraft a lot, you know. I met my friend Cameron on Halo Reach. And I think, oh yeah, and I met Chris through Cameron because Cameron and Chris knew each other in real life. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I had to cut and edit right there. What do you call it? My nose was just going wild and crud. But anyway, but basically, like, so I met Cameron through Chris because they knew each other in real life. So we just became pretty good friends, and it was awesome. You know, in my opinion, the best of friends. And so basically, throughout the time we started playing Minecraft. Now, I don't condone the actions that I did anymore. Just gonna let you all know, I don't condone these actions. I'm a new man. It's been over 10 years. I can live on. You know, I'm a different human being now. However, I was quite the troll back then. I was a massive troll, and I guess I could talk about that a little bit. I don't want to make this a gigantic video. I was a massive troll who enjoyed making people's lives worse, but I didn't really know I was making people's lives worse until I saw the impact that I had on people, you know? When you make people upset and angry, you know, it's funny at first, but when it goes to filling your heart with that stuff, it ends up wrecking you up a bit, you know? After a while, when I realized that, I stopped doing that, just to clarify, before we get into this. Now, I still laugh on this day. I'm hoping there's, everything's under the water, but we wanted to start, or well, no, I guess this is the beginning of it before we started that. But basically, after we were playing Minecraft, there was a kid that invited us to his Minecraft world. And he was a very mean kid, I think. He was either a mean kid or I was just a mean kid. I think it's a both ways. It was probably a both way thing. But he invited us to a Minecraft world. And I was like, yo, homie, I want to build a satellite on top of your house. I had no intention of building a satellite on top of his house, nor did I understand or know exactly what a satellite looked like. So I went on top of his house. I was building blocks up with stone. And here's his house. And here's me going up like this. and then I put a stone perimeter around the top of his house. And this is back when, this is Xbox Minecraft, right? So there wasn't a whole lot of doohickeys in it. Like, almost everything was not exactly right, and it was lag attack central. Within that perimeter, or the area of that perimeter, so there was a square, right? Inside the square, I put a bunch of TNT in between that square. I lit it up, and all of it dropped on his house. I don't know how it worked. I don't remember how it went. A bunch of TNT dropped on his house. And if you've played Minecraft Xbox back in the older days, right, when you were like maybe, 15, I don't know how old you homies are. But when I was like, 12 to 15, somewhere in that area, it would massively lag your Xbox. It would lag the game massively. It would just like make it hard to move because they could not handle the amount of TNT going off. It was an Xbox 360. It couldn't handle that crud. And so I lit it up. I lit it up on top of his house, and it went wild. He tried to kick me so many times. It was so laggy, he couldn't kick me. And I laugh at it a little bit to this day, but I don't condone that anymore. And so he screeched, he yelled at Cameron, he yelled at my friend Cameron, and freaked the crud out at Cameron, sent him a voice message, and was screeching at him or something like that. And then, so yeah, that was the end of that. And this is that's how I got started on that, because at one point later, Cameron and Chris talked to me about wanting to make a little fun Minecraft group called the Mob Mafia. And it's a funny, goofy little thing where we all called each other SirDerpys, Chris was SirDerpy Chicken, Cameron was SirDerpy Sheep, and I was SirDerpyCreeper. They said they wanted me to be Creeper because of the fact that I lit the TNT on top of this kid. And I was like, yo, this is cool. I like explosives, all right? So, not really, all right? Explosives are kind of fun, but like, within tame of the internet, not in real life, all right? That stuff's scary, all right? But in reality, yes, that's the origin story. And it was really fun. We always goofed off and talked about things like that. I think I might have a YouTube video about us playing Minecraft together. I'm not exactly sure. But we might have a YouTube video of Mob Mafia. It's not very big, but it's somewhere probably buried in there. If I find it, I'll put it in the description. But yeah, anyway, that's it. That's the fun little story. That's the fun origin story of SirDerpyCreeper. And this is kind of like saying goodbye, It's like saying, hey, I'm moving on to a new chapter in my life. I'm still keeping the original, the original thing. But, we've all moved on to different things in our lives. Now we're still friends, and I've talked to both of them recently. And, I obviously need to make more time to talk with them. Sorry, I heard a noise and it freaked me out. But in reality is that, I'm just moving forward. So it's just a new name, new design kind of the deal. It's still I still plan to draw the way I draw. It's just I need to get used to drawing SirDerpy, right? I need to get used to that because I'm not much of an illustrator. I don't study drawing a lot, and I do like to draw. I did make some fun drawings before, so like once a year. So I like to draw. It's just time, time. So yeah. Anyway, I do appreciate you homies just being here watching me. I know I haven't posted YouTube content. You might have the question, Derpy, does this mean more YouTube content? Kind of. I have some YouTube content things in the works. I have the collab with Cherri I still have to edit. I want to edit that and put it on my channel. I will post my stream on this channel just so you guys can see that whole birthday stream because that was really cool. And I did edit a video for a homie that I will share around in my Discord. But yeah, anyway, I encourage you homies to check out and be excited for some new content because I still plan to make content. I'm just, it's just life. Life's just smelly cheese. Well, not smelly cheese. It's just I'm busy. I want to utilize the Twitch channel or live streaming in general just because it's a lot easier for me to talk with people, right? Rather than to record. I'm not saying recording is bad. I'm used to it. If you see all my edited videos back in the past, I'm pretty used to talking to myself, which makes me sound weird, but it's true. But yeah, in all reality is that I hope to get some more YouTube content out, maybe a video a month. That sounds cool. I love the random word stories. I still would like to do some of those. So I mean, I do those on Twitch all the time. So, or not all the time, but some of the times. And so I would like to put that on there, or if something's really fun, I want to post some shorts, post some stuff like that. So I still plan to. I do want more YouTube content, and that's true. Anyway, I just want to give my thanks to everybody. And then I'll end the video here. I know it's kind of a wacky looking, weird, updated screen and stuff like that, but I just wanted to say that yeah, thank you all for just everything. You know, I've moved a long way within these last few years, you know, even when it comes to editing on YouTube or just being on Twitch. You know, in all reality, I thanked everybody on Twitch the other night, but I just want to thank you, anyone who supported me. You know, I can guarantee you there's some homies from high school who didn't even know I had a Twitch channel. So by the way, if you don't know, I have a Twitch channel. If you want to come talk to me, please, I would love to talk to you. Doesn't mean we can hang out all the time. Listen, I'm a busy man. Everybody, their mother wants to hang out with me. And then that's not me bragging. That's me literally just saying that, you know, and I'm not saying that I can't do that. It's just more of a, you know, I got my own life, you know, I got some things going on. I would love to talk about God with you. I would love to talk about things of life, things to continue, or even if you're not from high school, but people that that have supported me or know who I am, and you're like, whoa, Derpy had a Twitch channel. By the way, some of y'all are probably like, why is he calling himself Derpy? My real name's Ben. I'm not gonna go into big detail. You know, I don't want to dox myself, but like, you know, there are some people from high school that just know me by that. So. But yeah, I would encourage you homies to come check over my Twitch channel. It's a really cool Twitch channel. I really like it. So anyway, I also wanted to thank people in particular, right, for the things that are moving forward in my life. A big thank you to Blue Star Ubu, the guy I collabed with. You know, you've probably seen him because he's on my like shown video, like my the video you first see when you load up my channel. It's probably that video of us playing Kingdom Hearts. He's a really awesome homie. Definitely go check him out. He's got a Twitch channel too. Very good artist. He's an awesome man. Awesome dude. Awesome man of God as well. What do you call it? He's a good friend of mine. Very good friend. On and off stream. Very good and a good funny humor as well. Also, I want to thank Galatea, one of my good friends as well. She is also a big push into my life, especially with wanting to eat healthier. It's a little wild. All right, listen, I still hate vegetables, but I like them a little bit less, or a little bit. I hate them a little bit less. But so that's good. So there's improvement, right? But she's been a good help for me. She also streams on Twitch, and she's just a good laugh, a good goof as well. And she's just really fun to be around. So I do appreciate her. I'll put her in the description as well. She and Nubu were big pushes for me to do the rebrand, right? For me to move forward, right? And they were very encouraging. They weren't mean about it. They weren't like, man, Derpy, get this going. You know, they were very loving and understanding and honest about it to me. And it was really helpful. So I highly encourage you check them out. They are really awesome people. And I also want to say some people that don't have Twitch channels necessarily, but are really cool people to just hang around. And that's the homie Julian, Smug, and Bearded. You know, they're really cool peoples. And I really enjoy being around them as well. I want to give a big special thank you to PrayersFromAbigail. She is an awesome Christian streamer. She's also a VTuber. Also, I forgot to mention, like, the other two streamers I mentioned are VTubers, which is really funny, which is not a bad thing, by the way. It's just, it's funny. I am a, you could call me an RTX VTuber. You know, I've got flesh and stuff, but I'm interacting with the world of, with a different realm of reality. All right. I'm kidding. But in reality is, Abigail came by on one of my, streams. Actually, I think it was one of my last Wisdom Wednesday streams or Wisdom streams. I'm not sure which one it was. And she came by and was super cool, and then followed me and stuff. And I was like, oh, this seems really cool. And then I saw her, and I was like, oh, she's a VTuber. Now this was me before. I was like, what? I was kind of iffy about VTubers before, so I understand if you're like, oh, snap, Derpy. You know, VTubers are kind of cringe. Not these homies. All right, listen, if they're cringe, then it's funny cringe, and it's not like, you know, it's my level of cringe, if anything. So it's like, you know, I absolutely enjoy being around them. Abigail was a big push in a good direction for me. She came by and helped me find a Discord full of awesome people. By the way, I think they're called Gamers for Christ. They're really awesome people. They were one of the first people to just kind of like scoop me up and say, you're awesome and majestic. And then I started hanging around Abigail's community, and then I just started making a bunch of friends. And so I highly encourage you go check her out. She's an awesome person. She's a Twitch streamer. And I don't know, I think she has some content on YouTube, but definitely go check her Twitch streams out, because on Sunday she does Bible studies, and they're really good stuff. There's a lot of stuff I've learned from her Bible studies too, especially about being a teacher. One of the main things, and I'll give you this, I know I've talked for like 25 minutes, I promise I'm almost done. One of the big things that I learned from her streams was teachers are held more accountable. So what you're saying to people, if you're leading them on to a different path, that's kind of your thing, right? And so it's important to basically understand that, you know, to be honest, that you don't know something when you don't know it. And she spoke about that. She's like, this is why I don't go deep into certain things on her stream one time, or I'll say I don't know when I don't know, because, you know, if I sit there and do, lead someone astray, that's on me. And I was just like, wow. And that kind of made me kind of get out of a zone, because there were some times in my life where I really wanted to help somebody, but I still wanted to keep that confidence feel of, I'm still someone they can come to. And I would just say something that really wasn't necessarily honest. And I would say something like, yeah, this is how you fix it, kind of the deal, right? Or this is how you fix it, or maybe this would be it. But in reality, I should have just said, I don't know. Because in reality, I didn't fully know. I just kind of gave a throwaway answer sometimes. And so it's important to know that. So I just thought it was a really cool thing. There's a lot of stuff you can still learn from her streams as well. So I highly appreciate these homies in the community. There's a lot of other people I could thank, but these are the main people that have just set me on a better course in my life. And I'm really thankful for them. Also, a big shout out to the homie Very Cherri as well. She's a majestic singer. She also has a new music video out, which is really cool. She sings really awesome, by the way. But like, she is also somebody who has been really supportive of the rebrand thing behind the scenes, and it was really cool. And she's just awesome. So I do appreciate her as well. And by the way, I'm just going to let you know, I moderate for all 4 of these people. I'm highly biased, but I freaking think they're awesome. All right. They're awesome people, though. They're all good women and men of God. All right. And I just really appreciate them. So I just wanted to give that appreciation out for them. A big thanks. This is all I have left. I just wanted to say thank you. God's been an absolute awesome person to bless me with so many people that I've got to meet over the life of streaming, and I just want to say, yes, I didn't say everybody's name. If I said everybody's name, I would be here for 5 years. I don't want to die, right? I don't want to grow old and decrepit and wither away. Just thank you, whether it's part of my family or my friendships that I have, or even the people I get to talk to on a daily basis, or not even a daily basis, but just throughout life. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank God mainly, because without God, I wouldn't have any of this. I have a green screen now. I've got a high quality microphone, a high quality camera. I got a second monitor. I got lighting set up now. I'm not using my second monitor anymore for lighting. I have literal lighting now. And this is all thanks to God. All this points back to God. I encourage you, if you're sitting there, wondering, why can't I get things like this? And I'm not saying you get blessed like this, or you get all these things just because, you're a Christian, right? Everyone has different things in their life that they get, and there's a thing that booms in your heart that's going to God will give you the things that you need for, right? Keep moving forward with God. If you don't know God, I encourage you to get to know God. I even bring that up in my, my God talk at the beginning of the stream. But if you don't know how to, I encourage you just to open your heart to God. Sometimes people give you words, or pastors give you words to say. I don't have words to say. I have words I could give you, but in reality is you have to mean these words. You have to look at them. So in reality, I don't even think you need words to be saved, in all honesty. I think you just need your heart open to God. That's just how it works, And so that's just how it happened for me. And if you're ever wondering, how do I live that kind of life? I encourage you to sit down, read the Bible, go through some different things. Ignore these anxieties of the world, right? There's anxieties, and I know I'm going over like 30 minutes. The anxieties of the world will always try to cram their thoughts into you, right? You can always overthink about, well, this version of the Bible says this, and that, this and that, right? You can also think about like, well, if I had the original Bible, life would be easier. It's like, well, sure, I get you, but the core message is still the same, Don't become prideful. Being prideful is the biggest thing that keeps you from God, right? Is being prideful in yourself. I'm not a big fan of pride, like being prideful. Now there's times where I do have that problem. We're human, right? We all make mistakes. And I think that's what's important, right? Remember that we make mistakes. You're not perfect. Nobody on this planet is perfect except for Jesus himself, and he is not here with us at the moment. But Jesus can be reflections through other people, and that's what I think is really cool. So I just wanted to say that for any homies who needed to hear that. What do you call it? And if you need any more, I encourage you to open your heart to God. Sit down and pray. And if you need to pray, I'll pray with you, actually. Hold on. Let me pray for... let me get over here real quick. Okay, I have my Bible with me, but I'm not going to go into a super big prayer. I usually do those on my streams. So I just want to give you some words to say. I know this is kind of cheesy. You're like, man, Derpy, why are you going through all this stuff? It's just a recorded video. And reality is, it just because it may be recorded, you may have needed to hear something like that. And I just wanted to tell you that God loves you. You know, even if you've hated him for like years, he still loves you. You know, he wants the best for you. But yeah, all I have are words. So I'm going to say words. I don't like to repeat after me a whole lot. Now, granted, some people do, and that's how they go. I'm not a big fan of repeat after me, because in reality, I feel like if I repeat after me, it makes it seem like it's some mumbo jumbo that's going to save you. And in reality is, you get saved when your heart is opened up to God. So I can give you words, and if you relate to these words and it opens them up, I encourage that. So I just want to pray for a couple minutes maybe or so, if you don't mind, to bow your head and close your eyes, if you want to be a part of God's majestic family, homies. God, I've messed up so much in my life. I keep running around and finding things in my life that just try to give me that happiness, God, and it keeps leaving me dry. I don't know where to go, God. I've been sitting here doing so many things. I've chased so many things, and my life still feels miserable. I want you to come into my heart, God. I see so many people happy and living a joyous life, and I don't know why everyone else is getting to live that but me. I ask that you break the walls down off of my heart and let me let you into my heart so that we can work together, that we can become a better person. To work in me, to make me become a better person, God. I love you, God, and I just want that love that I see everyone else getting from you, Lord. Thank you for all that you do for me, God, and I pray that you help me be on a better path into this majestic decision that I've made. I love you, and I thank you. Amen. So, I know it's short. I hope that's helpful for somebody. You know, I know it's kind of weird. You're probably like, why close my eyes and pray when this is a recorded video? What the crud? That's kind of awkward. As much as it's awkward and cliche and weird, it's important. And I just wanted to give that to you and just to say, hey, this is your opportunity to move forward within your life. So I hope that if anyone got something out of this, that you get something good. Just know that I and other people are out there trying to, you know, spread God's word on the world, you know, through the world, through streaming, through maybe videos, through what we do, through music, different things. You know, you can find it in different places, and there's just such a strong love and community about it that it just doesn't match any other one. You know, it's just so powerful, and so I encourage you, you know, to go find different places for it. Not saying you have to stick around where I am, obviously. You know, everyone's got their own tastes. We're all different in some way, and God's made you for a specific reason. So I just wanted to say that. I appreciate you homies being here. And yeah, thank you for watching this 30-minute video of me talking about my my brand update and everything else. So I hope you all have a good rest of the day. And I'm looking forward to future content. Remember to please check out my Twitch if possible. That's where I talk most. I'm actually going to be streaming there tonight if I can get this video uploaded to YouTube before I stream. But yeah, Wednesdays are a time where I just learn some streaming. So I encourage you to keep seeking God, no matter what. No matter what you're going through, God's still looking out for you. So I love you. And I thank you for being in the part of this community and just being here around. And I hope you have a mighty majestic rest of your life or week, depending on how it is. You know, maybe you're here for one time, maybe you're here for the long time. I don't know. So I do appreciate you. Y'all have a good rest of the day. And I will see y'all, I guess, in the next video. I'll upload my full 6-hour stream sometime soon. And it's a blast. I guarantee you. Watch that stream. It's going to be super cool, especially the God Talk. I loved the God Talk, man. It was so fun. It was so fun. And the Gardic part. The Gardic part was really funny afterwards. So if you want something awesome and, you know, something great to take from God, watch that part. Then watch some Gardic if you want some laughs afterwards. So it's pretty cool. So anyway, I love y'all. Thank y'all. Have a good rest of the day or week, wherever it is, or life, whatever. All right. See you, homies.